trusted news source, ABC6 News at noon.
Today at noon, we begin with breaking news. Some terrifying moments for residents in Providence waking up to the sound of gunshots. A tense standoff between Providence police and a 61-year-old man barricaded inside a home, turning deadly overnight. ABC6 News reporter Dominique Turner was at the scene all morning. She joins us there live now with new details. Dominique?
Doreen, that's right. A man is dead following this morning's shootout this morning on Denison Street here in Providence. Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry tells me in all of his years of law enforcement, he's never seen a scene quite like this. Around 2:30 this morning, saying 61-year-old Scott McLean was assaulting his son and daughter at their home. Responding officers got everyone out of the house before McLean barricaded himself inside. Police and SWAT surrounded the neighborhood and negotiated with McLean to try to get him out of the home. According to police, McLean then fired hundreds of rounds at officers in what police are calling a barrage of shots. Officers then returned that gunfire.
Kudos to the law enforcement officers that train just for this, but in my nearly 40 years, I've never seen something like this. The commander and I been police officers for a long time, and we were sitting at the outskirts, but we could see the house, and we both in amazement looked at one another. Both of us have never seen shots like we have seen at police officers for that period of time, and we prayed that none of our officers were hit. This isn't typical, and the number of weapons that we believe are in that house and the firepower, both with rifles and handguns, I don't know why it's there, but it was used against police officers today, and that's what they're up against.
During the rapid gunfire, police say McLean lit his bedroom on fire, turning the scene even more chaotic, with firefighters working to extinguish the flames. Commissioner Perry says police were told McLean had at least 15 guns inside of the home at the time. During the shootout, McLean was shot and killed by police officers. Now, police say McLean was suffering from mental health issues and has no criminal record. But following Attorney General protocol, use of force shootings will be investigated by the Attorney General's office. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Dominique Turner, ABC6 News.
Thank you very much. Also in Providence, an investigation is underway after a woman was shot and killed on Harold Street last night. Police say a woman in her early 50s was shot to death inside a second-floor apartment. Right now, no arrests have been made, but police say there is a suspect of interest. This is the city's second homicide of the year. The Fab City Cigar Lounge in Pawtucket is now closed after the Board of Licenses voted to revoke its license during a hearing last night. A 36-year-old man was shot and killed at the lounge last month. Another man was injured. The board voted 7-1 to close it. On Smith Hill today, the state legislature will vote on redistricting plans. House and Senate committees are scheduled to vote at 3:30. That would advance the bill setting voting districts for state House and Senate seats, as well as U.S. congressional districts to the full chambers. Redistricting is completed every 10 years in line with the census. This year, the big change is counting some prisoners as part of their home district instead of at the ACI in Cranston. The third virtual meeting is planned for tonight to get public feedback on the proposed Lifespan and Care New England merger. The United Nurses and Allied Professionals has endorsed the merger. The union represents around 2,500 Lifespan employees and 1,500 Care New England employees. They believe the merger would increase members' job security and allow opportunities for career advancement. Those opposing the merger, including House Minority Leader Blake Philippi, say it would create a healthcare monopoly in Rhode Island. Tonight's meeting starts at 6. A link is posted at abc6.com. And now to the weather as we take a live look outside right now with our sky cams. Lots of sunshine out there right now. Tim Studebaker is in for Chelsea this noon time. Hi, Tim.
Yeah, we started off with some fog and some clouds this morning, but we've been seeing a clearing trend as we head toward the afternoon, and that's allowed temperatures to spike a little bit. A mild afternoon out there, upper 40s to low 50s right now across southern New England. Feels really nice out there. It is on the breezy side, about 10 to 20 mile per hour winds sustained out of the southwest right now, and we're gusting to 20 to 30 miles per hour in some spots, especially along the coast, as well as into southeastern Massachusetts. 31 mile per hour wind gusts right now in New Bedford. So certainly on the gusty side out there, but hey, sunshine developing. We do have a clipper system off to our north, and that will mainly stay off to our north. It will leave us mainly alone. No big concerns there. We'll see clearing skies, developing sunshine through the afternoon. Temperatures right around 50 for the next few hours, then dropping into the 40s as we head toward the evening hours, and southwest breezes 15 to 25 miles per hour. So again, pretty noticeable out there as far as those breezes are concerned. The rest of your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast is straight ahead. Doreen?
Thank you. When we turn to our coverage of the coronavirus now, and the federal government is preparing to release millions of vaccine doses to kids 6 months to 5 years old if the FDA and CDC approve. This as new COVID-19 cases plunge nationwide and a growing number of states ease restrictions. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
10 million doses of the under 5 Pfizer vaccine will be ready to go as soon as health officials approve shots for that age group. Sources telling ABC there will be plenty of supply, enough doses for all newly eligible children. This as the Omicron variant loosens its grip on the country, with new cases in the U.S. down nearly 70% in the last 3 weeks.
This is what we've been waiting for. Tremendous progress after 2 long years. And we're not done, but this is trending in a very, very good direction.
Indoor masks are no longer required in New York State starting today, but local officials can make their own rules. In New York City, the mask mandate is still in place.
I own a business and I'm very close with people, so I'm gonna wear it all the time. I'm not gonna make my clients wear it, but I would like them to.
Rhode Island and Illinois among 9 states removing indoor masking policies over the next few weeks.
I think all of us are getting tired of wearing masks, that's for sure.
Massachusetts and Connecticut lifting school mask requirements at the end of the month.
On the one hand, I can't wait to get rid of them. On the other hand, I feel like it would be good to wait until everybody's eligible to be vaccinated.
Still, the CDC insists most Americans should still be wearing them indoors.
At this time, we continue to recommend masking in areas of high and substantial transmission. That's much of the country right now in public indoor settings.
Some are calling on the CDC to release specific and clear guidance on how to ease restrictions. The CDC says they are working on potentially updating their recommendations, but that for now, death rates and hospitalizations are still high, so they will be keeping a close eye on the numbers before making any changes. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And the city of Providence will soon be cracking down on employees who haven't met the vaccine requirement. The city's Human Resources Department sent out an email to employees saying anyone not in compliance with the city's vaccine policy has already gotten a written warning in their personnel file. Starting March 1st, if they still don't comply, they will be suspended without pay. Still to come on ABC6 News at noon. The investigation into former President Trump heating up. New details released about his handling of White House records. And inflation rising to a 40-year high. What experts say is to blame. In political news this afternoon, new details are emerging about the possible lengths to which former President Donald Trump may have mishandled official presidential records. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze has the latest from Washington.
Former President Trump is facing new scrutiny over his handling of official White House documents. An excerpt published in Axios from an upcoming book by New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman says that while Trump was in the White House, residential staff periodically discovered wads of printed paper clogging a toilet and believed the president had flushed pieces of paper. The report comes after ABC News confirmed Trump took 15 boxes of presidential records and memorabilia from the White House to his Florida Mar-a-Lago resort, including correspondence with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un.
He wrote me beautiful letters, and they're great letters. We fell in love.
A source familiar says the National Archives is now asking the Justice Department to investigate if Trump violated a law called the Presidential Records Act, which requires White House records to be preserved by the federal government. Sources say archives officials also fear Trump may have mishandled classified information. From past statements, it seems Trump was aware of the requirement to preserve official records, having repeatedly attacked Hillary Clinton for her use of a private email server while she was Secretary of State.
People who have nothing to hide don't bleach or destroy evidence to keep it from being publicly archived as required under federal law.
Trump has denied wrongdoing with his official records, saying conversations with the archives have been collaborative and respectful. Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff on CNN.
The Justice Department would have to look at those allegations very seriously and investigate them.
Former President Trump is also refuting the report that he flushed documents down the White House toilet, calling it categorically untrue and made up. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.
Well, still ahead, inflation worse than experts thought, rising to a level not seen in 40 years. And watch out, Netflix. Disney releases its subscriber numbers, and investors like what they see. In consumer news today, inflation has followed us into 2022. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the Consumer Price Index rose 7.5% in the 12 months ending in January. That is the highest annual increase since February 1982. From housing to furniture, used cars, and medical costs, prices increased across the board. Even without factoring in food and energy, which tend to be more volatile, prices rose by 6%. And mortgage rates are jumping again, rising to a level not seen since January of 2020. The average 30-year fixed rate is now 3.69%. In other words, interest rates are back to where they were at the very beginning of the pandemic. With the Federal Reserve expected to raise interest rates to battle inflation, don't expect mortgage rates to come down anytime soon. The good news is, however, historically speaking, the current rate is still extremely low. Disney shareholders may be the happiest investors on earth today. Stock of the company shot when it reported close to 130 million Disney Plus subscribers. That is 12 million more than the previous quarter and higher than analysts expected. In the fourth quarter, Disney only managed to add 2 million subscribers to its streaming service. The jump in subscribers helped the entertainment company double its profits from last year.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Tim Studebaker.
Started out the day with some clouds and fog. We're still seeing a little bit in the way of cloud cover right now, but we're trending toward more sunshine as the day goes on. You can see a little bit of blue sky just trying to make its way visible in between some of those clouds. We should see more and more blue sky and sunshine as the day goes on. We are breezy and we are warm, at least by February standards, as we head toward this afternoon. In fact, the next few days are quite mild too. Mainly quiet through Saturday. Things will start to change on Sunday. We do have a chance of some light snow. That's with a storm system that will be mainly passing offshore, but it kind of clips our area with just a little bit of light snow possible on Sunday, so we'll be watching for that. Temperatures right now, upper 40s and low 50s. TF Green at 52 degrees right now, 49 in Providence, 51 in New Bedford, 40 in Westerly. Probably not warm enough for a lunch outside, but if you can get out for a quick 5 or 10 minute stroll, should be pretty nice to get a little bit of sunshine and cloud cover in. Southwest winds right now, 10 to 15 or 20 miles per hour, depending on where you are. Right now, sustained winds in New Bedford, 20 miles per hour for Block Island, 13 here in Providence, and 12 miles per hour in Westerly, but we're gusting higher, gusting to 30 plus in New Bedford right now, 22 mile per hour wind gusts in Newport, 25 for Block Island. Southeastern Massachusetts and the coastline seeing some of the stronger gusts with some moderate gusts in northern Rhode Island right now. As we head through the rest of the afternoon, we'll stay on the breezy side, but temperatures are mild, so it's a little bit easier to take. We still have a few clouds out there. Developing sunshine for the most part as we head toward the afternoon. There's a clipper system off to our north that's bringing some snow showers for upstate New York and northern New England. This will stay north of us for the most part, leaving us dry with, again, developing sunshine through the afternoon. Those temperatures close to 50 degrees, so a mild afternoon. Of course, cooling off into the 30s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, another mild day with plenty of sunshine. A cold front moves through late Friday night into early on Saturday. It gives us some cloud cover, especially on Saturday morning, but that should be it. We should go back to sunshine by the afternoon. Futurecast trying to put down a couple of light rain showers. I'm not really buying that. I think it's mostly a dry, cold frontal passage. And in fact, the cold air won't even arrive until on Sunday. Will still be very mild with highs well into the 50s on Saturday. Clearing skies for the rest of the day today. Developing sunshine, highs right around 50 degrees, but those gusty southwest winds. Mild temperatures, so the winds are easier to take for sure. Mainly clear for tonight, seasonably chilly with lows right around 30 degrees and a little less in the way of those winds. On your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, mild temperatures right into the first half of the weekend. Upper 40s to near 50 again tomorrow. Breezy conditions, lots of sunshine on Friday. A warm day on Saturday with a few more clouds, especially in the morning, maybe less so by the afternoon. Mid-50s though, so quite warm. Then that cold front will knock us back to the 30s on Sunday. Plus, we have a storm system grazing us from offshore, and that'll bring a chance of some light snow on your Sunday. We'll clear out the skies on Monday, but it's cold with temperatures only in the 20s, sunny and chilly for Tuesday, then mild and dry heading into the middle of next week. Doreen.
All right, Tim, thank you. Coming up, Go Team USA, bringing home gold in a big way in 2 sports in Beijing. We'll have the latest from the Olympics. And what a week for Snoop Dogg, performing at the Super Bowl and buying a record label, but not just any label. We'll be right back. Back now with the latest from the Olympics. And the U.S. now with 4 gold medals at these 2022 games. One of those golds going to figure skater Nathan Chen after a stellar performance. Here's ABC's Alex Prochet with the latest from Beijing.
In men's figure skating, Team USA's Nathan Chen earning his first Olympic gold medal with a flawless performance in the men's single skate.
I never imagined I'd be able to make it this far in my career and be able to go to 2 Olympics, and then of course having the opportunity that I had today. It really means the world.
This is his second medal of the games after helping the U.S. win silver in the team competition, but the results of that event are still in flux. According to NBC, 15-year-old Russian Olympic Committee star Kamila Valieva tested positive for trimetazidine before the games. The drug helps the heart function when it's receiving low oxygen. But when used in sports, it has the potential to help athletes perform with a higher heart rate for longer periods of time.
We ask for and hope for the patience and understanding of all the athletes involved here, but it is a legal case.
To the slopes, 21-year-old snowboarder Chloe Kim is once again at the top of the Olympic podium, scoring a 94 in her first run of the snowboarding half-pipe final, easily securing the gold.
I'm so honored to be able to take home the gold for the U.S. That's honestly what it's all about, is representing your country in the best way possible.
American trio Ashley Caldwell, Christopher Lillis, and Justin Schoenfeld earning gold in the inaugural Olympic mixed team aerials competition. Next up, snowboarder Shaun White will hit the half-pipe. The 5-time Olympian will have his last chance for gold in what he said will be his final Olympics. Alex Prochet, ABC News, Beijing.
Incredible. Well, in entertainment news today, just days before his big Super Bowl halftime performance, rapper Snoop Dogg has acquired iconic hip-hop label Death Row Records. Death Row launched Snoop's career with his debut album Doggy Style in the 1990s. Snoop will be joined by Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar this Sunday. Well, still to come, why you might want to send your kids to work for Dollywood this summer. Plus, Tim has another look at your afternoon forecast right after this. Well, as if people needed another reason to love Dolly Parton, her theme park, Dollywood, is offering free tuition to its employees. The company says it'll cover 100% of tuition, fees, and books for all seasonal, part-time, and full-time workers starting February 24th. And get this, employees are eligible to enroll in the program on their first day of employment. Sounds like a pretty good deal there, Tim.
Good for her. That's quite the benefit for sure.
So
very
generous.
Useful. Yeah, for sure. Heading into the afternoon, we've got some very mild temperatures. We're already there, close to 50 degrees right now in many spots, and we'll stay close to that for the next few hours. Developing sunshine, decreasing cloud cover. All in all, we are trending in the right direction here. Breezy and mild for your Friday with highs into the upper 40s. Saturday, a warm day, mid-50s, a few more clouds. We're much colder, though, by Sunday. A reality check. Chance of snow. Temperatures near freezing. It's probably light snow. Clearing and cold as we head into Valentine's Day. Doreen?
Hi, Tim. Thanks. That's going to do it for us today at noon. The news continues first at 4. Have a great day, everybody.